Konoko, welcome. Noko Koko this. Welcome to Convention Talk Stream. A delayed Convention Talk stream. I'm not late. I'm on time. It's just 1 minute delay. 1 minute. 9:01. Not late. I was supposed to stream this last week, but there's like unforeseen circumstances because Hikarin texted me like 1 day before and she was like, I need the markers by this Sunday, are you free? And then I'm like, I have stream, but I can cancel it for you if you need it. and so I cancelled it. Kidnap to eat ice cream? No, the main agenda is to give her the markers. And then she was like, since we're meeting, we might as well eat ramen. And then she said there was this really good ramen in the city. And then I went to try, and it was pretty good. But it was really salty. So I didn't finish the soup. But they had free flow eggs. Free flow eggs and also free flow bean sprouts. Oh, the ice cream was super good though. Mishre ice cream. Only $1. I can buy 13 ice cream for the cost of 1 bowl of ramen. Hikari ramen ice cream Kinoko. No! I had no choice, okay? I was like, oh, you wanna meet within these 2 days? I'm only free on Friday, but I scheduled a stream. Yeah, their ice cream is as cheap, I guess, as McDonald's, but McDonald's is a bit more expensive now, I think, like by 20 cents. I can't remember. Yes, their ice cream is quite large size. Like, I think you'll feel very satisfied even though it's only $1. Cone is the $1. Oh, I see. I thought it was 120. Cone used to be 50 cents. Well, I think IKEA's ice cream is still 50 cents. But theirs is way lesser than McDonald's. But it tastes pretty good. It's like soy milk ice cream. Welcome! Welcome, Double Raid. IKEA not bad. Yes. Hello, all of us. Thank you. We can finally talk about the convention. Depending on which McDonald's, the price will change. What? Isn't it all $1? Is it different? only time you're getting McDonald's ice cream is if they release the Lotus Bisco. Oh, I tried that one. It's pretty good. I like the McFlurry too. Like the cone is too messy and the sundae is too sweet. I thought the McDonald's should be same price in Singapore. Unless you mean like other countries. Food talk stream. Ah! Okay, no more McDonald's, guys. No more McDonald's. Go touch more grass. What? I have never thought of buying ice cream like when I'm outside in the city. Usually I buy it in my neighborhood. I think it's $1. Yes, convention merch. Like I was brainstorming what kind of merch to bring for the convention, and then I thought of doing prints and stuff, cause they weren't very worth to ship. So I thought during the convention it would be nice to try. There's a McDonald's near my area. There's a McDonald's near any area, isn't it? Like I thought McDonald's was everywhere. Oh yeah, I also made stickers for the first time. And when I went to the shop with the other 3 booth mates, I was like, so many papers. And then they asked, McDonald's in... Well, except the army places, I guess. McDonald's is great. Oh yeah, the papers. They asked me what kind of papers I want to make for the prints, and I'm like, there's different papers. and luckily the other 3 booth mates went first, and so I was just like, oh, you just use the same papers they used. There's so many different papers, like the thickness is different and also the texture is different. Hi Mayuri, welcome! Welcome! They gave you a huge book with paper samples. Yeah, it wasn't a huge book, but it was like a small book with the metal ring, and then they put all the small papers inside. Heavy paper, thin paper, glossy. Yeah, there's so many, and there's like texture paper and art paper, and I'm like, what's the difference? Waterproof stickers. I don't think they're waterproof. I think they will tear apart if you try to use water on them. I'll try like a different material next time. This one is more like matte feel, so it will tear. Yes, paper. A lot of paper. And I brought the wrong file to the printing shop. Oh exactly. Technically not the wrong file, but I forgot to edit it for A4? For A4? Because they print in A5 and I was supposed to put two pieces of paper together in a Photoshop file and then export it, but I forgot. And then I went there, I'm like, can you help me put them together? And then they were like, oh, but if you do that, the paper will be like smaller than A4. And I'm like, I think it's okay. So I think the prints are smaller than A4. There's like the white borders around that I had to cut, so they were kinda smaller than A4. It's not sweat proof. You guys put it on your face. Prints that change images when you tilt them. Is it possible on paper? They have like special materials, right? For those? What?
New coffee shop sale from Nakamura Stella.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. Finally can buy both. Welcome back from your trip. I hope it was fun. Neko can't even ride the bus without buying merch. Oh yeah, you're on the bus now. Is the phone website like okay? I've only used the web page. Oh yeah. Also, since it was my first time printing merch, I don't have a cutter. I think the rest had like special cutters where you put the paper in and then you slide something and then it cuts for you. And I didn't have it. So I hand cut everything. But I used the scissors, so I think it's not straight. They were kinda jagged. I was like, a penknife should be better, but I've tried cutting stuff with penknife before, and if like it's not straight, it really goes all the way sideways. Like if you lean the blade towards the side without the ruler, it goes like all the way slanted. Penknife is so much better. Do they have those rulers with two sides? With a hole in the middle for the penknife? Because one side is kinda dangerous. Scalpel? That's for like hospital use, right? I don't think so. I guess I just need to get good. I need to practice cutting with a penknife. So I cut most of them except for the A5. So if you got the A5, they were cut by Miyori, cause those were like on the second print trip. Like the second time we went to the shop, but only Miyori went to the shop, cause we had no time. And I couldn't find like a suitable date to meet her, so she was like, I'll cut it for you. So she cut those, I think with a penknife or a special cutter. I need a mat below the print. I do have those cutting board things, but I thought that like scissors was better. But after I cut the first few, I was like, I guess they're not such a great idea. Is the A5 the one with different expressions? Well, there's A5 for both, but like I displayed A4 forest version and also A5 of the expression one, so that people can see both. But there's like both sizes for each design. Yes. Different sizes. I think some people got confused too. They were like, oh, I want the A4 print. And I was like, wait, which design? And then they just pointed to the forest one. It's okay. Maybe I will figure out how to display them better. I think I should have stacked both. Like the A4 behind and then the A5 in front for both designs, so people know there's two kinds. Hi Radio Demon, welcome! I want the one with the Shinoko. So you're getting everything? Ah, I didn't know how to display the merch at the booth, so I bought a lot of like display materials, and I think I only used half of them. I had the corkboard and also the metal grids thingy, but I only used the corkboard. Hi Kawayami, welcome! Welcome! You just directly look for Shinoko at the booth. Well, it's pretty obvious since I pasted the sticker. Yahoo! Was I your first customer? I think it's like the second. I think it's the second customer. I can't remember. It might be the first, it might be the second, but it's definitely like first three, cause it was quite early. I didn't see the sticker until I stood up. I was like, since I'm there, might as well let people know that that's me. And I'm wearing that kind of cosplay. So there's no harm. Like, you guys can see me, but I can't see you either. It was difficult to see in the mask. For displaying small prints, you've seen people hang a string. Ah, I see. But we didn't have like poles, I guess. And I didn't want to block my friend's stuff, so I just pasted them all on a single board. You literally passed me your phone. I think I asked you for it too, cause there was a lot of stuff, and I can't remember all of them. Like, I only remember the first and second item, and then I'm like, wait, what's the rest? So I was like, I'll take your phone instead. Too many items. It's okay. I think that was the first set of purchase that had a lot of items. Like, the first person that bought stuff probably only bought like 2 stuff or 1. Oh yeah, 1. Oh yeah, the first person bought stuff before the event started because they were like one of the other booth, like, people. They were managing another booth, so they were walking before the event started. And then Neko came, and then Neko was reading a list of stuff, and I forgot. I forgot them halfway while they were reading it. So I asked for the phone. And I think your phone also confused me a bit, cause like, you wrote the A5 print as $12, but it was 8. And I looked at the total amount, I'm like, this doesn't seem right. You were reading it off too. It is a lot of stuff. Charge extra for making you do math. I use my phone to calculate price. And it's like easier too, cause with the mask it was so difficult to talk that I don't think anyone can hear properly. So I was just using my phone calculator to show them like, oh, it's $20. Hi Claudia, welcome. Next time bring text to speech. It's so loud. Even if I use text to speech, the stage was so loud. It was just beside us. Yes, it's super loud. We can't even hear each other. Like, me and my booth mates, we were just we just shouting. We were just shouting to each other. But for mine it was worse, cause even though I shouted, the sound goes back to my face cause of the mask. So and the funny thing is, sometimes I look at them like just in their general direction or something, or just look at what they're doing, and they were like, yes. And I'm like, oh, I didn't say anything. But they couldn't tell because they couldn't see my mouth. And it happened like 5 times a day with different people. then I decided to stop looking at them and I just stared at the stage instead. I also printed my first business card. Like, I didn't even do my own personal one like in the past before. So this was my first business card. And then I didn't know it was kind of small. The print, like the words, like it looks super big on the PC, but when it printed out, it was so small. But I'll probably edit it and reprint for the future. Yeah, a lot of people were like, huh? What did you just say? I said a lot of things twice, cause no one could hear it. But it's okay. I don't think I will stop wearing the mask. I might wear like different masks for different event, but we'll see. I'm testing out some stuff. So if it works, then the next time I'll be wearing something different. But should I bring a mic? Maybe I should bring a microphone instead. And then people will get intimidated by me. First edition name card gang. Yes, I have like 20 left. I might include it. Well, I will include it into the standee deliveries. So I will be giving them out until I run out. There should be enough for all the orders, so it's okay. Yeah, I need those teacher mics. Oh, Robonoko. They'll be more confused, I think. Like, oh, where's the sound coming from? Is it from the stage? Hold a sign? I was trying to talk to people. 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 Yes, people. But everyone was like, what? Huh? Can you ship like 2? Yeah, I can. I can put 2 in the orders if you guys want more. Until I run out. And I'll print the second edition with bigger words. The little speaker they clip to the belt. I can just use your mic. With your speaker? Wait, your speaker is the super huge, like, speaker. The oval one. The cylindrical one. You remember asking what my gun did? Yeah, I remember that one. And I was like shouting, but no one could hear. I was like, to change the weather. Very awkward. It's okay. I can repeat stuff. It's fine. Maybe I should type or like bring an iPad and write down the stuff that I wanted to say. Noko plushie on the table sitting next to a speaker. I don't know if we'll ever get a Noko plushie. But a marshmallow plushie sounds really cute though. Until now, you don't know what is it. Oh! I remember. Like, because you played the Kuji, right? And then you won the standee. And then you also bought a standee. But like, the Kuji standee is a fixed design. And it was the same one as the one you bought. So I was like, it's the same design. Do you wanna change to the other one so you have both? And then I think I said it twice. And then you're like, okay. And then I thought you understood, but I guess you didn't hear it. Noko plushie. Noko plushies are kinda difficult to make. They have like high quantity, high minimum quantity, and also a lot of iterations. And they're not very cheap too. Unless like, maybe I can find a scarf one. Scarf plushie. But I think a marshmallow one is very cute. You buy too easy for me. I think plushie quantity is usually like at least 100. And it's kind of difficult to sell 100 of them. Like, most people won't buy plushies, or a lot of people won't. Yes, it will be a huge logistics nightmare to have 100 plushies sitting around in my house. I have no space. The merch that I brought back, like the inventory, is still in my luggage. Like, I didn't have space to take them out. Everyone buy 10? You're gonna buy 95? I don't think you can carry 95 back home. You'll need like the supermarket trolleys. Hydrate. Hydration break. Drink water, guys. Put in a box. You have to bring your own box. I wouldn't have a box like expecting someone to buy 95 plushies. That's insane. Hi Taco Cat, welcome. I volunteer as a box. Then Neko will have to carry you and the 95 plushie. Delivered to Neko house. Well, good thing is local shipping is not that bad. So Neko can buy 95 plushies. But shipping a box like overseas I think it's pretty bad. It's so expensive. I had the life-size standee. Like, I'm so thankful that I have booth mates whose family has a car to transport the standee to the booth. Cause I can't imagine how it's like to carry the standee on the train. Like, especially in the morning, but there's like a lot of people. It's super pricey. Yes, I think it is super expensive. Plus, they take a lot of space. I think you might need like a super big box. You can't imagine. Hopefully your house is not that far. So, I think the bad part is that the time that you went home is like 5 hours before countdown. So, I think there's a lot of people on the train too. I was surprised, like it went home in one piece. Like it wasn't that squeezy on the plane. On the train. I was saying, I'm glad I didn't have to carry a standee on the train. But Snowy over here did it. I think it was like kind of bulky too, difficult to carry because there was no handles other than the stand itself. And initially, I wanted to do standees since the AFA event, like in 2022. But like, we didn't get to do it. Like, we wanted to make like a virus one. But we didn't have our own booth. So, I'm glad I got to do it this time. Costume. I initially didn't plan to be there during the event. Like, I wanted to ask Hikari to help me because I wasn't sure how to be there. AFA is hard to get a booth at. Yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of competition. And yeah, AFA tickets are super expensive. I guess it's due to the guests that they're inviting. I think the guests cost a lot of money, so they have to kind of increase the price. And I decided like in the last minute, like 1 month before or like 2-3 weeks before, that I wanted to try being there. So I ordered a Spirited Away cosplay. Because I think that was one of those cosplays that could cover like everything except my feet and my eyes. So I got it and then I tried it at home and it was okay. But maybe because I wore it in the aircon room. But wearing it at the event was kind of hot. It was hot, especially on the first day, because we were sweating a lot after setting up. And we were rushing too. So I changed halfway through, or like, yeah, halfway through setup I went to change clothes. So I was like sweaty. So hot. And they didn't turn on the aircon during setup too. So we were all like sitting up in a stuffy hall. They only turned it on like at 12. Like, I'm not sure why. So the feed was for free. I was wearing shoes. It's not free, I was wearing shoes. Among Us. I was avoiding those costumes where like they pump air into it. Or like it's airy. Cause they have like a plastic square window for you to look out. And I think it was pretty exposed. So I settled for the Spirited Away one. That covered everything, but was super hot. But it was the only thing I could do. A lot of people ask me like, isn't it hot wearing this? And I'm like, yeah, it is quite hot. But it's okay. I cannot do anything about it. Initially I was thinking of getting the neck fans, but I didn't in the end. So yeah. It was hot. Hi Kiyoshi, welcome! Also, the cosplay is not secure at all. So like, the cloth kept moving and the mask kept moving. And I had to keep adjusting it. And it was a bit difficult to breathe at the start, cause the cloth only had holes for the eyes and not for the mouth. So I was like breathing into the cloth. It's a bit worse than wearing a mask, cause the holes, I think the cloth didn't have a lot of holes or something. Or like the holes weren't that big. So halfway through day 1, I used like a scissors to cut a bigger hole. And also the eye holes were annoying me so much. Because like they had to be like perfectly aligned for it to like not cover my eyes. But since the cloth kept moving, there was always like a piece of cloth covering like one eye. So I decided to cut a hole as big as my face, and then I stuck my whole face into it. Because you can't really see it through the mask anyway, like as long as it's around my face size. Cause the mask is super long. So it was okay. So I just squatted down at the booth, and then I turned around and I used the scissors to cut it. But after that it was a lot better, like I could breathe and I could see. But that was like about 4 PM or something. So like halfway through the event. Shinoko. I can't see you guys either. The mask hole is kind of big, I guess, but because of the cloth, my vision was blurred. And I also kept stepping on myself. when I stood up, the costume is around like my ankle level, so when I sat down, it touches the floor, and if I move my feet a bit, and then I stand up, I step on my own costume, and then the costume moves, and the mask moves, and I couldn't see. They all be like, "Oh, customer!" And then I stand up, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't see anything." And I have to readjust before I talk to them. That sounds incredibly inconvenient. Well, it was a bit inconvenient. That was quite funny though. So the next event I will aim to get an outfit that I can move around better in, but I still have a mask, so if it's just a mask without the cloth, I think it'll be okay. But like, the cloth was quite smooth, so the mask kept sliding around. Domino effect. Yes, stepping on my costume, moving the mask, can't see. Where is my next event? Well, for now, they're all gonna be in Singapore until I happen to travel and I happen to find an event overseas. But if you're talking about like what's the next one in Singapore, there's no confirmed one, so it could be like few months later, it could be a year, it could be 2 years, depending on like the availability of the event and also my availability, and also their willingness to take in indie VTubers, cause like we're not artists and we're not cosplayers. And they usually take in like company VTubers only. So it was quite like lucky to be able to get the EOY convention slot, cause I'm not sure when the next chance will be. But if I don't have a booth, and if I go to a convention with a cosplay, I'll probably let you guys know, and you can find me to take pictures or something. But that's just if, so nothing is concrete. If the cosplay doesn't work, I won't be posting. And the setup was kinda inconvenient for me. Like, I think for most events, you are given the day before to set up. But for this year's EOY, we could only set up in the morning of the day itself. And like the time slot was like 8 AM to 12 PM. So me and two other booth mates decided to arrive at 9:30 to eat. And then we started setting up at 10 because it was so early, and the previous day was like a work day on a Friday, and we also had to pack our merch and everything. So we didn't want to wake up too early. The event started 12. Miyuri was busy with her sound check and stuff, so she couldn't set up with us. But she had a performance, so the three of us set up for 4 people, and we set up the standees, the table stuff, the wall stuff, the Kuji stuff. We almost didn't have enough time. Well, technically, we didn't have enough time. Cause we barely finished at 12:15. Like, they let people in at 12:15 instead of 12. Cause I think a lot of people were still setting up. And at 12:15 we were still doing like smaller setup. Like, we forgot some stuff and then we were like, oh, we have to set up this. Oh, we have to prepare this before people come. So we were still setting up while people entered the venue. You didn't know the event started 12. Well, I didn't know when it started too. Cause I think they didn't post, or like it wasn't like available information on their website. But they sent us an email for people who are boothing. So they just told us that, oh, the setup is from 8 to 12. So yeah, that's how we know it was at 12. You went in at 11:30 and thought, why is it so empty? Yes, the doors didn't open yet at 11:30. Do I need helpers for future events? Well, I don't think so. I think it's okay. It was kinda a rush this time because the setup was on the day itself. And I was also scared that I forgot stuff. But cause if we forgot something, we can't really like buy it for the next day, since it was like the morning of the event. And like, we had 4 people at the booth, which was kind of squeezy. There were only 2 chairs, and we had to take turns. I think like 2-3 people is just nice, but we have 4, so sometimes it's a bit difficult to move around. So I guess after a while, like, Shiari decided to stand outside of the booth instead. She's very outgoing compared to me. It did, and they let me in. They let you in at 11:30, really? I thought people were coming in at 12. At least they were announcing like, event starts at 12:15. We'll be letting people in soon. So I thought like people started coming in at 12. They probably thought you were a booth helper. I see. Oh yeah, booth helpers don't have the lanyard. They only have the chop on the hand. So you just walked in? The crowd was okay to me. Like, I went to AFA and the crowd was insane. You couldn't even move properly. But this event was okay. It was crowded, but you still could walk and breathe. After buying the ticket, you went right in. I see. We were probably still setting up a lot of stuff for us. We were like trying to squeeze all the stuff on the table that were super small. Snowy Gang and you were standing in front of my booth for 2 hours. Yeah. Cause the stage was so near. Like, they were just standing at my booth, watching the stage throughout the 2 hours. I think they stayed quite late too, until 6 p.m. Until 6, so like since early afternoon. Oh, it was a nice spot to watch the performance, to be fair. It just wasn't that great if you are trying to sell stuff with a mask. And on the first day, I ate toast and eggs in the morning at like 9 a.m. or 9:30. And that was like my only meal for the whole event. On day 1. I didn't leave the booth the whole day 1. Like, I didn't even walk around or like pee or buy food or drinks. And I only drank like Pepsi. Like, I told one of them to buy it back, cause I didn't dare to go out and eat. Especially when I was wearing the costume. Like, oh, I was probably supposed to take it out, but I was scared to go to the toilet. So I didn't eat. Hello Teru, welcome! Congrats on convention, thank you! Thank you for dropping by! Are you the top spender? Well, we didn't really track like who bought how much stuff, but you're probably like top 2 or 3? Top 2 or top 3, along with Kyoro, and also I think there are like new buyers who like came to check it out, and then they bought some stuff too, and a lot of Kuji too. Me too with all the cute. I'm only cute because you rigged me so perfectly. Cute rigging. 88 for merch and 60 for standee. Well, if you count the standee, then I guess yes, it should be the top. There are people that buy merch from like all four of us, so that one is harder to track. Cause I know one of like Sherry's viewers bought about 2 to 3 items from each person. So I don't know the total cost, but that was a lot of stuff too. But if you're talking about just Shinoko merch, then yes, you're probably the top. I'm lagging. Ah! Oh, I'm back. Well, Kiro bought the tapestry too. Hi Animi! Welcome! Oh Hanako, good morning! Is it morning where you are? Oh, I didn't dare to leave the booth to eat on day 1 because I was also scared that when I was eating or like when I'm not at the booth, then someone would ask to sign stuff. So I stood there the whole time. But cause I didn't eat and I also didn't drink a lot of water, cause I couldn't drink water with the mask on. Even though I had a straw, it was so hard to drink. Ah! I tried to stick the straw under my mask. But it was like I couldn't see where the straw was going and I kept poking myself. Did I enjoy the convention? Yes! It was very fun. You didn't eat or drink? I did drink! I drank water, but those were like once every 1 to 2 hours maybe, cause when I had to drink water I had to take off my mask and then I had to readjust everything again, and I was like, I'm just gonna stand here. But I kinda regretted it because I felt a bit sick at like 5 to 6 p.m. So I started sitting down a lot. But when I went home, I bought like sushi takeaway, and I ate at 9:30 after I got home and washed up. And I felt a lot better afterwards, which is not surprising. I guess I need food. Yes, sushi. If I had a mouth hole on the mask, I would have eaten stuff. Maybe I should drill a hole. I should drill a hole and bring a straw so I could drink next time. Yeah, sushi. Local chair stolen. It's okay, we share chairs, so it's okay. They were quite nice, like the people beside. Must be lack of energy. Yes. I think so too. I was like, ah, my head kinda hurts. I think I need sugar. So I asked for Pepsi, but I couldn't really drink it because of the mask. You'll leave in a minute. All the best for your exam! I hope it goes well for you. Drill is a bit overpowered. But drill is like the perfect size, I think. Like a perfect round circle. And I can fit a straw. And drink water. I was dying and still wanted to steal the sign. No, I was dying on day 1, so day 2 was okay. I woke up later than the first day since I was tired, and also because we set up most stuff already. So day 2 was okay because I went for lunch and I forced myself to have like a super heavy lunch, so it lasted the whole day. Kind of. I hope I don't end up submitting empty exam sheet. I'm sure I'll be fine, since you're studying hard now. Hope the questions are not that difficult. Hydrate break. Drink water. You would have felt very guilty. No, it's okay. I was perfectly fine on day 2. It sounds like you were at war. I was unprepared because it was my first one. And I didn't know how tiring it would get. So now I know. So that's why I took a 2-hour-ish lunch break, or 1.5 hours. Like on day 2, to eat lunch. I ate tempura, it was pretty good. And I wanted to get sashimi again. But there was only one huge set with sashimi. So I got that one. And I couldn't finish it because it was so huge. It was a bit expensive too, but it's okay. Like, I thought it was perfect because I needed to eat more to last the whole day. And it worked, so... As a cosplayer, you should be really tired. Yeah, a lot of people asked me, even my booth mates were like, are you okay? You have to wear that for like 8 hours, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I think it's okay. I have to survive in cloth for 8 hours. And there were like other Spirited Away cosplayers too. If they can do it, I can do it. Both mates were like, is she for real? They asked me at like 11 AM before the event started. They were like, are you okay? You sound like you're suffering. And you have to wear that until 8 or 9 PM. I lasted the whole day with the heavy meal on day 2. But I ate dinner at like 10 p.m. though. But it wasn't that bad, since I had like access to water and stuff after the event at 8. When you and Snowy looked at me, I was acting innocent. I have to look like I'm fine, okay? Even if I'm dying, on the inside, I'm fine, guys. I have to be professional. Well, it was worth it, okay? If I didn't wear that, I wouldn't be able to meet you guys. And I also wouldn't witness like Mayuri laughing at me for 5 minutes straight. And I wouldn't be able to see Hikari laughing at me through text. Yes, I was dying inside. Today I fell for bus, let's go. I'm dying in the costume, let's go. Well, if I couldn't find any better cosplay for next time, I will still be wearing this one, but I will probably invest in a neck fan, so it wouldn't be that hot inside. So yeah, I'm not great with heat, but it was a necessary sacrifice. But it was really fun hanging out together and being able to meet you guys for the first time, and also being able to meet some VTuber friends. A lot of people came by and gave me stuff like stickers and name cards and some candy. And someone got me like a Ribena drink. I'm not sure who, but I think it was like the other boothmates viewer. Like they bought one for each of us. And someone helped us to buy water too. So it was very nice of them. I hope my next cosplay lets me take it easy. Hopefully, I think the major difference will be I will try to find a cosplay where I can move freely in instead of stepping on myself. And something where I don't have to keep adjusting stuff. Hopefully. Oh. My doggo is going crazy. It was fun to be employed. Well, the standing auction was kind of fun. Thank you for going all the way to get cardboard from like... I have no idea where you went, but I assume it was quite far. And also, thanks for helping me hold the sign and make the sign. It was quite scuffed, but it was really funny. It was a fun experience to do it. Cutie idol dress with a teddy mask. I'm thinking of cosplaying like a actual character this time. So I'm waiting for the stuff to arrive and then I'll try it out, see if it works. If it does, then that is great. Then I'm prepared for whenever the next convention is. It was at the... That's so far. That's like the whole round around Suntec, like the event. It's at least 10 to 15 minutes walk one way. Won't I have the face reveal? Well, no. Because the cosplays that I'm gonna do all will have a mask of some sort. So it'll be a mask. So you don't have to worry about that part. Just that I wouldn't be in a black cloth. That was really scuffed. Hey, it worked. Like, at least you can see it. Even though it was scuffed. And people were like looking and laughing. I think I kinda look funny holding up the sign. It held up pretty good though, like it was quite steady and secure considering we did it last minute. It worked. All that matters is that it works. Do I have high quality image? Well, I don't think I have. I didn't take a full body-ish type of photo. I think Hikari wanted my full body too, but I didn't take one. I have like just my face. But I think I took photos with quite a lot of people. You had to show your engineering skills. Yes. Your skills came into good use. And you want it? Yes. Well, I think at that time, like, there wasn't a lot of people walking around. And they were all ready to leave the booth, and I think no one really wanted to carry a standee back home on New Year's Eve. No fans with photographing skills. Well, I took photos with people I didn't know. Like, they would come and just like, can I have a photo with you? Like, they weren't like viewers or anything. They just wanted to take picture of the cosplay. And I was like, okay. So, I don't know if they posted those photos. But there were like a few of them. Maybe 5? 5 random people. And there was some where they asked me while I was walking around too. It caught a lot of interest either ways. Yes. Well, the sign was quite huge. It just wasn't super clear, but the cardboard size was pretty big. Cardboard was super huge. And it was quite heavy. Okay, it wasn't that heavy, but it's heavy with the stick, the makeshift stick. And it's just heavier than it looks. The biggest cardboard you have ever seen. Yeah, we didn't even use everything. We used like 1/5 or 1/4. There was so much cardboard left over. And I was surprised that people bought stuff because I somehow just expected like a few people only, and like I expected each of the people to only get 1 or 2 items, but not like the whole catalog or almost all of it. So I was really surprised when like people who don't really know me still decided to buy the merch. Cause they were like asking for my socials after they bought it. And I'm like, oh, new viewer. It was crowded, so packed. Yeah, it was quite crowded at some times. Some, like, towards the late afternoon of the first day, it was quite crowded. Merch is cute. Yay, so cute. I guess some people want to buy like random anime girl merch, I think. Maybe some people are into that. Personally, I only buy merch from like games or anime or VTubers that I watch and I'm a fan of. So I was surprised that like non-viewers would buy it too. But also luckily there's enough stock for most stuff. Cause I didn't really expect like the amount of turnout. Like I expected maybe half of it. It was great. What was funny was that people started to ask me questions as if I was part of the boothing too. Yeah, I think somebody asked you about like the standees and stuff, like are these company VTubers or local VTubers or something? You just want more local eating genre merch. It's okay, I'm working on it. I will do like in the future, I will make one that I will ship. You just have to wait. You just have to wait for a suitable occasion. But I'll be working on it. It won't be so soon, I think. But it depends. But yeah. Isn't it cause your model is nice? Well, I'm not sure because some of the prints and stuff are like different from the model. Like they're hand drawn by other artists. Konbanwa. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You sense. Oh. Dunya? Nyang? Nyang? Remind me of the Nyang Cat music. How do people do covers of that? That's kind of difficult. But I did hear like I think Minato Aqua do a Nyang Cat cover, and I was like, how? How do you do that? It's so hard to sing. Let me see my life-size Nuku standee and see if it's nice looking. Wait, it's still with you? I thought that Neko would have collected it by now. You mean the onion? Yes, the onion. Snowy didn't win the auction, but Snowy helped to carry it back home as a temporary storage. And I think Snowy asked for like a bag, a plastic or something, and I was like, oh, the standee came in paper, like it was wrapped in paper and taped, and we already tore it apart. So there's no way to tape it back ever. The Nishi Sanji Nyan Cat thing? Really? I've never heard of it. But Nyan Cat is super hard to sing. Like in the past when it was popular, I was like trying to sing. It was quite impossible because it was so fast. You asked for a plastic bag as a joke. we only had the print sleeves. Like no one had plastic bags. Cause our merch are like kind of flat for most of them. Hi Ray, welcome! My booth mate is here. Ray was very helpful during the event. Cause she did a lot of events before. I think if I was alone, I would have died. I'll be confused. I think Ray was one of them where like I was just looking at them and then they were like, yes? And I'm like, oh, I didn't say anything. You will pay for the 10 cents for the plastic bag? Well, my family did ask me like, are you sure you don't need plastic bags for this? Like, how are they gonna carry the merch home? And I'm like, they'll figure it out. Sometime in the future you come to SG asking for handshake and buy merch. I'll be looking forward to that. I kept wondering if you were talking to me. It's okay, I think Shiari also thought the same for like 2 times. And then when I was like, oh, I didn't say anything, and then no one could hear me too, I had to say it again. I guess like cause I speak kinda soft, and it was worse cause I had a mask, so it multiplied, and I was like super soft. You're paying Snowy $90 for a $60 standee. Well, at least you're paying like $30 for the service of carrying back from the convention and also storing it at his house for like more than a week and also bringing it to you. You brought a tote bag just for my things. Yeah, it's great. It's great that you guys brought a bag. Cause I think we only gave like the sleeve, the A4 size sleeve. What's in Otsunaka for me? Otsu! All the best for your studies! You're being paid, yes. Worth. Well, I'm not sure if it's worth $30, but but at least you get like an experience that you don't often get, which is having a steady stare at you for a week straight at night. That's that's a very rare experience. You're gonna collect from it. Oh, I see. I wish you all happiness. Thank you. You're gonna auction the steady the second time, starting from $90. Maybe you have better luck if you open it to overseas. Starting from $90, including overseas buyers. But I was surprised I managed to clear a lot of inventory for the acrylic stuff, especially the older designs. And Joe surprised me when he bought the tapestry, cause I brought it with me on day one, but I wasn't sure how to display it, cause there was no hanging thingy, and it was kind of big. But like, I took it out on day two, cause my boothmates encouraged me to. So I just taped it on the wall before I went for lunch. Cause I brought the two super long sticks, and they were like, what's this stick for? And I'm like, oh, it's the tapestry that I never displayed. And I taped it, and I went for lunch for an hour and a half. And when I came back, I was like, it's gone? Like, Kiro bought it so fast. And I forgot to tell my boothmates that there was like accessories that came with it. So they just sold it without the other stuff, like the hooks. And I wanted to ask the buyer to come back because initially we didn't know who bought it until I checked the Discord, and I'm like, oh, it's Kyo. But luckily he was still in the venue, so he came to collect the stuff pretty quickly. Very efficient. I was afraid that it was a random person. Cause then I would have never found them. I was trying to set up the tapestry to hang it, and I was struggling. Because I personally have not tried hanging the tapestry or like setting it up. So when I saw like the strings and the hook, I was confused. So I think I just took a string and just like scuffed it. But I'm sure there's like a better way to tie it. Luckily I saw it on Discord and tagged him. Yeah! Thank you! Very efficient. Very fast. I think it was like 10 minutes after the tweet. And I came back already. Hello! Listening to you while packing my room is so calming. Thank you! I hope the room packing is going well. Usually, I only pack my room when I'm procrastinating on something. Like, if I have an exam. Or if I have some very very important thing to do, or like work stuff, then I'll be like, it's a perfect time to start packing my room today. So I should pack my room soon. It's getting kind of messy. Listening to you while playing. What's ROR 23? Roar. Roar. ROR 23. 23? Risk of raid. I see. I have never played Risk of Raid. I should pack my room. Oh, what's this? Haven't seen it in a while. No longer packing my room. That's so true. But my idea of packing my room is usually clearing the stuff on my table, like clearing all my display stuff. Like they usually end up in a box. So every time I pack my room, I have a new box to put in the storeroom. And then between that time and the next time I pack my room, I'll be buying more display stuff to put in my room. And then I'll clear it again on the next packing session. Cause I have a lot of stuff, like it gradually adds up, so I need to remove them. Shinoko is a fellow procrastinator. Yes, I am a procrastinator. I had work to do today, and I didn't do them. Because, like, they only needed to be done at 3 every day. So I'm like, I can just do it tomorrow instead. Loot bug mindset. I like buying stuff and displaying stuff. I will get a glass case like in a few months, probably. Not so soon, but a few months. And then I will display Shinoko merch. Like the history of Shinoko merch. And you guys can see what is done. And you can see which one you have, which one you don't have. It's 9:42, and whenever I hear your voice for a long time, it's like you're lulling me to sleep. Don't forget to turn off your PC when you sleep, or your phone. Hopefully, you don't fall asleep while watching, and then wake up with your phone with no battery. Or if you have autoplay on, then the next video will probably wake you up. And the best audio to sleep. I guess it's good for lurking. Lurking? Yeah, lurking. But this is not Twitch, so there's no lurk command. Or at least I didn't implement it. I have fun watching the Akiba stage. Wait, no, it's not Akiba stage. It's just a stage. Is it the name? Performer stage. Like the performances were really entertaining, and they had a lot of fun songs. Only best audio and not best standee to be stared at to sleep. Once in a lifetime! You will never get another... Well, you will probably not get another experience like that again. Unless you bid for the next potential standee. Oh yeah, the police officer raised up the crowd. it was so funny though because that was the performance with the most hype actually. Like I feel like people were shouting and they were really engaged. Although like it was probably just like trolling. But it was super funny. Like it's great that at least they didn't get ignored despite being like unrelated to anime and like J culture in general. But I was glad that I didn't apply to perform this time like the past events. Usually I'm just performing instead of boofing. Because Miyori was super busy with her performance. And like I think it will be a nightmare for me if I had to do both. Considering boofing isn't really the most chill thing to do. Like it's way more tiring than performing for sure. For me. Cause I have to be there for like at least 18 hours total. So it was, if I was performing too, I would have died. I would definitely have died. But since I didn't, I'm glad like I could spend the whole event duration at the booth to meet new and also existing Kinoko. And also, thank you for posting your merch pictures on Twitter and Discord. I'm really happy to see them. And I'm also glad they managed to make it home to your home safely. Cause I think it was snowy, but the way Snowy put the prints in his bag, I was like thinking if it will make it back home straight. And they just stuffed it in the bag. And yeah, a lot of people were dancing to the Lolikami Requiem. That's a pretty catchy song. Super popular song. I hope you get the standees to his One Piece. Yeah, I think the standee is fine. The prince though, cause like on day 2, I think I asked Snowy if he wanted the Hanko stamp, and then he took the print out of his bag, and I'm like, you didn't take it out, and it was like the plastic was crushed a bit or like crumpled. So I'm surprised that the print could make it home. Small Ami was blocking the way of your bag. Small Ami was so cute. Like, I found it funny that you zip tied Small Ami in your bag. I thought like you just stuffed her in the bag handle or something, but you actually cable tied it to your bag. It was quite secure. But it's a good idea though. Cable ties. When I was securing my merch, I used the double-sided tape, the heavy-duty one. I was like, oh wow, it's so secure. And then when I went home, oh no, it's so secure. I almost gave up on taking out the standee bases, but but I kept trying. And I was like, if I'm gonna give up, I might as well like keep trying, and if it breaks, it's okay. And it turns out they didn't break, so it's all good. We still have the standy bases. Cause I didn't want to open too many like new ones just to display, so I just brought them from my house and displayed them instead. Small armies to the times of time by the crowd of AFA. Well, yeah, if you can survive AFA, it can survive anything. Cause AFA was crazy. Like everyone was like squishing each other. So hot, especially in the creators alley. The artist alley portion was super crazy. Yes, there were a lot of like popular artists nowadays. Like, it's getting more and more crowded. I think the year I was performing, it wasn't that bad when I was walking around. But this year, or at least 2023, it was pretty bad. So many people. And yeah, that should be all for the convention talk today. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. And don't forget, if you want to purchase like the debut celebration wallpaper, or for your desktop, or the birthday celebration iconic standee, or the full wallpapers, you can go to the link in the description. I think it's there. I didn't check, but I think it's there. Hopefully. Let me check. Oh, I only put the birthday one. Okay, I will put the debut wallpaper link too. So yeah, you can find the links in description. Light size daddy is on sale too. Neko will kill you. Yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you for joining me for today's talk. I had a lot of fun. Otsunoko. Have a nice rest.